Pedestrians in one Volusia town have a new safety device to use when crossing the street. Reporter Joanne Magley has more in this week's Volusia Here and Now.
As you drive, pedal, or stroll down A1A in the town of Ponce Inlet, you should notice new bright yellow flags at 5 crosswalks. At least that's the goal of a new safety campaign by the town's police department. It's called Flags Over Ponce, and the goal is to draw more attention to pedestrians trying to cross the street.
We'd received numerous complaints from residents and visitors that they were afraid to cross the street at some of the crosswalks. I'm sure not just in Ponce Inlet, but everywhere.
So police performed a traffic operation with Chief Frank Fabrizio as one of the undercover officers posing as an average pedestrian to see how many drivers would stop.
In just about 2 hours, we had 52 violations for not stopping for people that were in the crosswalk.
Most drivers aren't aware of the pedestrian law, but when they see somebody carrying the flag, it gets their attention.
Florida law, Statute 316.130, states drivers must stop to allow a pedestrian to cross a roadway when the pedestrian is in the crosswalk or steps into the crosswalk. Chief Fabrizio says that the 52 violations prove drivers need to be educated.
So with that, we decided to develop a program to bring more attention to the pedestrians that are trying to cross the streets in Ponce Inlet.
Here's how the program works. The pedestrian picks up a flag from a holder on one side of the street, holds it out while crossing, and returns it to the container on the other side of the street, where it will be available for the next walker.
In Ponce Inlet, we get just about 1 million visitors a year. So they don't know what's going on, they don't know where they're driving, they're looking for certain places, they're not paying attention, plus they don't know the crosswalk laws. So this is just something to bring more attention to the pedestrian so they can cross the road safely.
So far, there's been a positive response to the new program.
The council was very excited about it and really happy that our chief took a proactive approach to all of the new pedestrian crosswalks that have started from Dunlawton all the way through Ponce Inlet with the county. And so we're excited to see how the program works, and hopefully it'll help, as I've said before, mothers and children crossing, especially at this section.
The 5 pedestrian flag locations on South Atlantic Avenue, or A1A, can be found at Old Carriage Road, Seahaven Drive, Calmet Avenue, and in front of Winter Haven Park and the Harbor Village condominiums.
It's a simple, easy, cost-effective program that we were able to put at 5 intersections for right around $1,000.
For Volusia Here and Now, I'm Joanne Magley.